Okay. Hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigel here once again, and this is going to be another wrestling review. Specifically, another awful month related review. Now, today was supposed to be my review of Double or Nothing 2019, but I'm gonna push that back till hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna try to have it out by tomorrow. But instead, I decided, you know what? Let's plunge even further into the awful month content. But unlike last time, where we're talking about WE, this time it's WCW's turn. And what was more awful than WCW in the year 2000? And and this I think is very, in a way, emblematic the of that. It's like, if anything, I feel like this match had albeit kind of brief, is kind of, in a way, a snapshot or somewhat of a time capsule to uh, to where if someone asked what made WCW in 2000 so not great, it's so terrible, I think this match will really point to it. This of many, like, this is a match you can show someone to kind of describe exactly what the state of WCW was, and funnily enough, it involves someone getting set on fire. So let's dive into it. I'm of course talking about Sting versus Vampiro at the Great American Bash 2000 in the Human Torch match, not to be confused with the Human Torch of the Fantastic Four, or which is coming out later this year. But as always, I'm not professional wrestling reviewer or analyst or anything like that. Just a man who enjoys a good time, which, of course, was not to be had here. This match, very not good. So, why was that the case? Let's find out. Let's take a gander. Now, if you've seen these reviews of mine before, you kind of already know this works. But if you haven't, I'm going to be talking. Excuse me, my goodness. If you've seen these reviews of mine before, you kind of already have an idea of how this works. But if you haven't, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and disliked about the match. Although, because it's awful month, we're going to invert. So I'm going to start with what I disliked. So what I dislike, well, for starters, this match existed. His Sting and Vampiro, at this point in time, were a tag team. By this point, they had split up, and they've been going after each other. Vampiro said he wants to set Sting on fire, and so we essentially got this match here. But yeah, this match was very dull, very boring, very uninteresting, and and literally the only interesting part about this is that someone got set on fire. It ended up being Sting, although it was a stunt double. And I kind of blame Sting for not wanting to first be set on fire and then dive off. At least with Jack Perry, when he got set on fire at Double or Nothing last year, at least they doused him relatively quickly, he didn't have to dive off of anything after getting set ablaze by, ironically enough, Sting's protege Darby Allin. So, I guess in a way this was revenge for this match. But yeah, very, very uninteresting. And Vampiro gets way too much offense in, which isn't saying much because this match doesn't have a whole lot going on. A lot of punches and kicks. It's like stuff like that. And the thing is, weird kind of stipulation matches like this is I think, and having the action, the bulk of the storytelling and the bulk of, I guess, the payoff is supposed to be what the crazy weird out there stipulation is. Which in this case is the torch element, and that being someone set on fire, and Sting starts off like he comes out. Admittedly, there is a pretty funny part. I forgot who exactly said it, where Sting's holding up the torch. He's on top of like I guess like Jumbotron in at the pay per view, and I forget who it was. I think it was Mark Madden said that's not Hogan's torch because he wouldn't pass it to anybody. That kind of got a chuckle out of me, um. But Sting wanted Vampiro to come up because Vampiro didn't want to come up. He was talking all that mess and he was standing in the ring, but they abandoned that really quickly because Sting just came down after him anyway. And then Vampiro does indeed he sets Sting ablaze, or Sting in quotation marks, or does set head Sting ablaze. But yeah, very just very uninteresting and very dull. Well, nothing gets super botched from what I can tell. No, nothing is like, oh my god, absolute dreadful. Oh, but just very uninteresting, unfortunately. What did I like about the match? For starters, it was only 7 minutes, so so they put us out of our misery relatively quickly. Relatively, oh my goodness, it's they put us out of our misery relatively quickly. There we go. So we don't have to endure too much of the match. At and so there is that element. There is the aforementioned quip from Mark Madden there, and I g- and I guess props to the Sting stunt double for taking the dive in the first place, even if it was for the sake of this not at all interesting match. So I guess props in a way, but yeah, otherwise a very not great match. I feel bad for Sting getting roped into so many of these bad matches. Sting is a really good wrestler, but man, he got roped into some BS. It happened in WCW, happened in TNA, happened in WWE. To my knowledge, didn't quite happen as much in AEW. But yeah, so. That is, I guess, going to do it for or this match. Not a whole lot to talk about. Like I said, it wraps up relatively quickly. So I suppose I am grateful for that, but yeah, like I said, and what a weird time for WCW at this time, and one is very emblematic of it, or the match is very emblematic of kind of what WCW was like at the time. I guess, and the other thing I guess is kind of admittedly kind of a gray area stuff. Some I liked and didn't like is how much they're hamming it up like they are talking about, oh my god, this is awful. Oh, Sting got set on fire. And they try to make everything so like sad and somber because they just watched somebody get hit set on fire, for which which I guess is supposed to sell, like it's supposed to put over or the danger aspect of this match, but it is also kind of cheesy. He how much they're hamming it up for here or now. How like the Punjabi prison, and could I see a stipulation like this paying off and and something like this being an actual good match? I guess. I mean, this probably isn't that much different from, say, like the Inferno match, except it's only the singular torch instead of having the whole ring be set on fire like they would do for Inferno matches. Is but otherwise, as yeah, as yeah, I mean, if somebody wanted to do a match like this, like I guess, as but yeah, just very uninteresting. And so I guess that means I liked it more than the Punjabi prison, and I don't know. Oh, but nevertheless, that's going to do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on those post notifications so you know every time I upload a video so you never miss an upload, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the match, my review of the match. Do you like the match? Do you like my review of the match? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. And you know what? Why not? Let me know if you guys are going to see Fantastic Four coming up in theaters. I probably will. I can't lie. I probably will. But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.